Next week I'm turning 33 and today I want to reflect on 6 fashion and beauty truths that I wish I knew 10 years earlier. So let's jump straight in with the first one, which is what clothes work for them might not work for me. It sounds pretty self-explanatory, but I think it's something that we can so easily get tripped up on in the world of social media and influencers. And I recognize that I am an influencer and I am part of the problem, but I do try to focus more on encouraging you guys to figure things out for yourself and really dive deep into self-reflection and understanding that you can admire an outfit on someone else, but you don't have to have that outfit from head to toe to have good style yourself. Finding good style for you is about understanding yourself. A big part of my channel is encouraging you guys to work out what your style preferences are and what you feel confident in. So I think being able to observe other people's style and then questioning what might work in their outfit for you is actually a skill and something that takes time to work on. I definitely wish I knew that earlier on, because I think it would have saved me a lot of headache and probably saved me a bit of money as well if I focused more on myself, my body proportions, my coloring, my preferences, and things like that. So if you want more information about that, I do have my closet curation series coming out in the next couple of weeks, which will dive deeper into understanding your style preferences. So do keep an eye out for that. So my friend and I were talking on the weekend about this next truth, and that is that seeing yourself on video in an outfit is completely different than looking at yourself in the mirror in that same outfit. And I came to realize this after creating my first YouTube videos. When I would reflect and look at my outfits on video, I could see them in a completely different way and look at them with a completely different eye. It really helped me to see how my outfit looked as I moved about in my daily activities as well. And that is exactly what my friend was talking about to me on the weekend too. She saw a video of herself in an outfit and it helped her see what that outfit truly looked like on her. So my recommendation for this is to get your camera out, film yourself in motion in your outfit to see it in a different light. The next truth is a beauty truth. So when I was in my 20s, I really struggled with cystic acne. I spent years with doctors trying to fix it with topical creams and medications. I even ended up going on Roaccutane, which is a really, really hectic drug to clear up my acne. The Roaccutane helped and it cleared it up until I stopped taking it, and then it all just came back again. And then I just decided to take a completely different approach and decided to concentrate on the things that I was putting inside my body. I decided to cut out certain foods from my diet, test them out, and see if anything was causing my acne to happen. And the first thing I decided to cut out was dairy. I said, I'm gonna go 30 days dairy free and see if my acne clears up. Within weeks, my acne was gone. And that was about 5 years ago. Since then, I've been able to reintroduce dairy into my diet without any problems. I noticed that if I overindulge in dairy, then I get a few spots back, and that's just a sign for me to pull back. But this was my first experience of seeing firsthand how what we eat can really have such an impact on the quality of our skin. So this truth is that great skin comes from what you put internally just as much, if not more so, than what you put on externally. And nowadays, I don't have the acne, but I do notice that I get bumpy, uneven skin tone when I'm eating way more sugar and drinking way more alcohol. And when I have less sugar and a more healthy diet, that's when my skin starts to glow again and have a really nice even texture. And then my skincare routine just enhances that even more. Our bodies tell us things and we just need to slow down and be quiet and listen. The next truth that I wish I knew at 23 is that you can't find your personal style by copying others, but you can find it by self-reflection. I spent years trying to copy the style of my idols and my influencers, only to feel overwhelmed and unsatisfied with my wardrobe. But everything changed when I started to be more intentional? But everything changed when I started to be more intentional and started questioning everything according to my preferences and my tastes. That is when I found my style. And that is a lot of what I teach and share here on my channel. So if you are trying to figure out your style and trying to curate your wardrobe, then I highly recommend subscribing for more content that can help you in these areas. So the next truth is something that I learned from the very wise JVN, Jonathan Van Ness, and he shared an Instagram reel about how to shampoo your hair. And I must admit, this is a reel that I didn't know that I needed in my life because I thought I was capable of shampooing my hair already, but apparently not. He shared many tips, and one that has stuck with me is double shampooing. That second shampoo that you do will lather up so much more and really get into all the nooks and crannies of your hair that your hair comes out just feeling so delicious and clean afterwards. And I noticed that every time I go to the hairdresser, they double shampoo anyway, and I don't know why I never thought to do it myself, but here we are. We're now double shampooing, and and it feels so good. Another thing that he suggested was to just give yourself like a nice head massage like they do at the hairdresser. Like take a moment and give yourself a nice head massage at the same time. Why not? We deserve it. It feels really good and it's super calming. Hello, kitty. So when I was first trying to get better at dressing and working on my style, I shopped a lot. Like a lot. I was a fast fashion addict. I would even do fashion hauls here on YouTube. I would spend a lot of my weekend shopping, my spare time shopping. If I walked past certain shops that I liked, I would have to go in every single time. And then in 2020, I slowed down to focus more on becoming a conscious consumer. And that's when things really changed for me. I was actually more intentional with my style and began making plans for my style as well, including really simple things like having a wardrobe wish list, and then also more complicated things like developing a color palette. So this truth that I wish I knew at 23 that I now know now is that buying clothes won't fix your style. And what will fix your style is slowing down and making a plan. I have spent years on a very bumpy style journey myself, and I made a lot of mistakes on the way, and I made a video about the style advice that I wish I knew earlier, which is up on the screen now. It's a similar vibe and topic to this conversation, so I think you will enjoy it, and I'll see you over there. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Bye, Santa. Say bye. Meow. Hello.